my friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general love reading. This is actually going to be channeled messages. I've decided channeled messages for this reading. So you should know by the energy that comes out in this deck if you're resonating with this reading or not. And if you are resonating with the energy coming out in this deck, then it's a good indication that these channeled messages are for you. So let's just jump right in. On the bottom of the deck, we have soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. So clearly this is someone you have or feel a soul connection with. It's possible that you and this person, not only do we have soul connection, so you feel connected to them on a soul level, but we also have contract, which makes me think of, I'm seeing the Hierophant. So it's possible that you and this person have a soul contract that you're carrying out where you're both meant to learn lessons from each other and this connection. I do feel like this is someone that you see as your life partner. And the fact that this is the first card on the bottom of the deck and we're doing channeled, like a channeled love message from your person, I feel like this person reciprocates that energy. They feel this soul connection with you. It may not be that they, say you're my counterpart or you're my soulmate, but they definitely feel there's something very different about this connection. And that, again, you're connected on a soul level. I wish I could remember when I was setting up for this reading, there was a song coming through. Oh my gosh, that's gonna bug me. I might have to look up what it is. I'm gonna have to hang on. This is gonna be a whole thing because now I gotta get my phone. Hang on. All right, so the song is Shattered. Whenever I hear the word shattered, I always say you could be from the UK. But the song is Shattered by OAR. And it mentions, you should listen to it. It mentions feeling burnt out. So maybe your person is feeling burnt out, or maybe something in this connection felt burnt out. Maybe there's definitely separation here. But the lines in the song talks about it's always back to you. Something keeps pushing me back to you. I always turn the car around. Push me back to you. I'll always turn the car around. And one of the lines is, how many times can I break till I shatter? So I'm wondering if your person, maybe you have like an on again, off again type of connection. There's also a line in this song that sounds very like this person tries to convince themselves that they're okay without you, but they always come back to thinking about you. Soul contract. They always come back to wanting to talk to you. So very interesting. Like this person maybe tried to convince themselves that this wasn't a soul connection, that they could move on, but clearly they're feeling shattered. We also have heartbroken underneath that, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup. So let's just move on from that. Shattered by OAR. Could be symbolic. So let's get into shuffling, my friends. I hope you're doing amazing today. Oh, we have not today. Oh, interesting. So maybe you're not doing so great today. We have boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, upset. And didn't I just say that there's a line in this song? There's a line in that song that talks about, it's almost like this person tries to convince themselves that they can move forward when I don't think they can. It could be that you have a very strong boundary up with this person. This person could have crossed a line and maybe now they don't know how to come back over that line. When I say that maybe you put up a boundary, maybe there was a line drawn, There's something about a line being drawn and a lesson being learned from that line being drawn. Take it as it resonates. We have self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So you could be healing right now, taking the time to heal. I definitely feel that not today. And the energy of that song, again, there's that one line in it that talks about, I'll be okay. It's like this person is trying to convince themselves, I can move on, I'll be okay. But then something keeps bringing them back to you, making them think of you. Now I'm hearing the song Always Something There to Remind Me by Naked Eyes, I think it's called. Anyway. What I was getting is that this could be someone who was avoiding shadow work and avoiding taking time to heal. You could be someone who knew that you needed to put up a boundary with this person in order to heal yourself, and maybe you were slow to put up that boundary. I'm feeling there's some mirroring happening here. Anyway, could be counterparts. We have sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. So somebody watching you. Perception is another one. Our perception of situations can be very different than the other person's perception. So maybe you both had different perceptions of this connection. We have happiness and joy coming out. So maybe this person's perception is changing and they're starting to realize that you are their happiness and joy. Like that song said, I'll always turn the car around. And now I'm hearing, there's a lot of music coming through. Now I'm hearing something, what is that song? I'm probably not getting the lyrics right at all. Sometimes when I actually look up the lyrics, I'm like, those are the lyrics? I hear something different in my head sometimes than the actual lyrics. Something in the Orange. What is that song? Something in the Orange tells me we're not done. Is that? Anyway, those are the songs coming through. It's a weird mix. We have this snake, competition and enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder, and we have soulmates coming out again. Very interesting. So this person could have, could have acted in inappropriate ways, and maybe you did have to put a boundary up. There could have been third-party interference here. Or, maybe there was just something you couldn't trust about this person for whatever reason. We also have competition and enemy. So it could have been that you two had different perceptions and there was a lot of arguing, and maybe you were, it didn't feel like you were on the same team, I'm hearing. Even if there was a third party, it looks like this person is realizing that they have a soul connection with you. Look, we have seduction, temptation, third party energy. So for some of you, there very well could have been third party interference, but let's get into it. Maybe this person having that third party interference, or whatever it was with that temptation, like whether they left you for this person or they were just flirting with someone else. I feel like that's where the line was drawn for you. I'm also hearing the energy of someone looking at this very logically. So you could be thinking like in that very logical, if they wanted me, they'd be with me. If they truly loved me, they wouldn't be with someone else, is what I'm hearing. But anyway, let's keep going. So let's see what you're dealing with, and then we'll get channeled messages. We have talking right away. So someone wanting to talk to you, if they're not already talking to you, for some of you, maybe they've already started talking to you because it's the first card out. The awaited messages start to arrive. So it feels like you've been awaiting messages from this person. We also have shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, transformation. One thing I wanted to mention is that when I was talking about third-party interference, it could be that your person was talking to someone else and maybe that came as a shock to you when you found out. That's just for some of you. I wanted to mention it. So it looks like you're going to have sudden communication from this person, is what it's looking like. But let's keep going. We have partying and sunglasses. So very interesting. We have someone watching you. I'm not saying that you're partying, but we have time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. And that could be you, you know, or this person could just be, remember, perception. Maybe you're not doing so great, you know, maybe you are. But this person's perception of you as they watch you is that you're happy without them. You're living your life, you're moving on, you're doing well in your business, you're doing well socially. Let's keep going. I just heard like maybe in the past this person, because of that competition card, it doesn't have to be that your person was actually doing anything with anyone else, but you could have felt like you were competing with their lifestyle. Like if you were dealing with someone who, it's really interesting because I just keep seeing a mirror and I feel like whatever you went through with them, they're now experiencing in some sense. So like this could have been someone who you felt, you know, my kids are laughing. This could have been someone that you felt was always going out with their friends, always having fun, party animal. Red pickup truck could be symbolic. And now the tables have turned and they're watching you live your life, is what I'm hearing. Let's keep going. We have coffee cup, meeting and talking. So there's definitely an energy of this person wanting to talk with you. If they're not already talking with you. For some of you, maybe they're seeing you do really well and they've already reached out. We have meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. And on the bottom, we have reminiscing. So it feels like this is someone who wants to talk to you and reminisce about old times. Remember when we did this? I remember when you did this for me and it made me feel so loved, you know? Very interesting. There's perception again. There's something about perception. This person's perception could have been very off. Let's keep going. Coffee could be symbolic in some way. We have blowing kiss and phoenix coming out together. And listen, I was hearing it when that first card came out, competition, another person, possibly third-party interference, whether that was friends, work, love. I was hearing like, why do I still feel connected to someone who would do that to me? Why do I still feel love for this person, even though they hurt me, even though they betrayed me, even though they crossed a line, even though we broke up? And I keep seeing a mirror, so you could be counterparts. And we have unconditional love here. And that truly is, like, lots of people say they have unconditional love and don't actually mean it. I was one of them. Like, I would be, oh, I unconditionally love you. And then that person would do something I didn't like. And I'd be like, you're not the right person for me. Whether that, like, and I'm not just talking about love. I think we see it all the time. Like parents say, I unconditionally love my child. And then their child tells them something about themselves, their sexuality, whatever it is. And they get kicked out. They get, you know, disowned. So anyway, you could be, that's a weird little rant to go down. You could be someone who, as you go through this Phoenix energy, and I'm starting to get a hot flash just as we're approaching this Phoenix card. Very interesting. My cheeks feel like they're on fire. You could be realizing as you change and grow, and rise and ascend. I hear a plane taking off. That's interesting. But there is a plane ascending outside. That's amazing. As you ascend, you could be someone who still has love, like an unconditional love for this person. With that not today, though, it feels like you're not open to the past version of this person. I feel like maybe you've changed and evolved and you still have love for this person, but it almost feels like this person has to evolve to meet you where you are. And we do have this coffee cup card talks about elevation. So anyway, let's just keep going. The other thing I'm seeing, again, mirroring, I feel like this is someone who's realizing that maybe they weren't giving you enough affection and enough love. Anyway, we have Phoenix energy, new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, changed mind, rise from the ashes. And that's what I mean, changed mind. So you could have been someone who, when this all went down, you could have been like, nope, I'm never forgiving that person. I deserve better. Yes, you do. But I'm not saying this person can't grow to be that better. Anyway, it looks like maybe your mind is changing and you're realizing you still have love for this person. And I feel, again, heavy mirroring. So that is something this person is going through as well. I feel like they've watched you change and evolve, this Phoenix energy. And, you know, they must be going through an important transformation as well, because there's definitely this energy of wanting to come talk to you. Some of it might be because they see how well you're doing and that kind of lit a fire under their bum. I was gonna say bonnet, but I don't know why. Is that an expression? I'm really bad with expressions. Light a fire under their bonnet? Is that an expression? That's what I was hearing. Anyway, look, we have double unconditional love, which is showing me this is something this person is going through too. Replaying events in your head, outdated thinking and conditioning. That's what I was talking about, that maybe, you know, that those feelings of, well, if they loved me, they wouldn't have done that. It feels like as you grow, you still have unconditional love for this person and they feel it as well towards you. I feel like this is someone who is seeing you as someone very loving. I'm seeing that you're a catch. I'm hearing that you're a catch, that, you know, they didn't realize a good thing when they had it. It's also, you know, this says self-love and wholeness. So as you learn to love yourself and give to yourself, it does make you more attractive, and energetically it helps you attract something in alignment in towards you. For some of you, maybe, you know, you're attracting the attention of new people as well. But you're definitely attracting the attention of this person. And they are replaying events from the past over in their head. So let's keep going. Let's get another one. We have the snake and the dragonfly ascension. Yes, yes. So it does feel like this person is ascending out of this, I want to say 5 of Swords energy, self-sabotage. We have lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and healing. And, you know, maybe something, like I was saying in the very beginning of this reading, something could have come to light about this person that caused you to put up a boundary or caused a breakup, in order for the both of you to heal. I do feel, though, we have the Phoenix and the Dragonfly. And whenever I see a combination of cards like that, like the Butterfly and the Dragonfly, the Phoenix and Ascending, the Phoenix and the Dragonfly, it's very symbolic of multiple transformations going on with both of you, or like individual transformations going on. The other thing about the Dragonfly is the dragonfly does represent change that you cannot see, that hasn't come to the surface yet. It's also very symbolic of someone changing in a huge way to where you almost don't recognize them. So it does feel like the person you're dealing with is healing some of that energy there. Do I want to put one more on that top row? I don't think I do. I think I want to move all these over. And I have new channeled message cards for you guys today. New ones. Maybe you tried to manifest new love and, you were left feeling like something was missing in those new connections. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. Talking. So we have separation. So someone wanting to come out of separation. Oh, look at that. We have soulmates. Someone wanting to talk to you about the soul connection they feel. Looks like someone's realized that you are someone they feel a soul connection with in separation. Remember that song, Something Keeps Pushing Me Back. Sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain about future. This is coming out underneath talking. So this is someone who wants to talk about how they miss you, how they have felt shattered without you. That, they do feel the soul connection with you, but they're uncertain about where this can go now because of what happened in the past. Definitely someone who wants to talk to you about that soul connection, though. And maybe what they've been experiencing in separation. We also have girl with a snake here. So it's like this person maybe in separation has realized that they were taking advantage of you in some way. Partying, and we have addiction. So this looks to me like this could be someone who, again, it feels like this is someone who's watching you evolve and do well, but it definitely looks like whoever this was, if you're resonating with this message, there was definitely some energy of them being like the life of the party or very extroverted, where maybe you weren't as extroverted. This looks like someone who wanted to go out and drink with their friends, hang out with their friends, that there could have been gambling. And we have codependency here. So you could have actually also been anxiously attached to this person. And, you could have felt jealous or envious that they were, even resentful that they were spending so much time doing other things. And that could have been triggering that codependent wound within you. I'm not saying that it's okay for someone to prioritize everything and everyone else over you. White truck. I'm not saying that it's okay for someone to like go out and party and not pay attention to you, and that you should just be okay with that. Otherwise you're codependent. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're someone with that anxious attachment, this person could have had codependent tendencies towards like partying and drinking and gambling. I've already said it. And that could have triggered codependency within you, within this connection. We also have possession and control. So again, I'm not saying that you were trying to control this person, but this person's perception, there's something about perception here. So you could have perceived them as, no, what I was hearing is they maybe perceived you as trying to control them. I'm seeing a King of Wands, like someone who just wants to, I don't want to say self-absorbed, but the King of Wands can be a little self-absorbed and selfish and want to do their own thing. And if you were communicating like, oh, it feels like you're spending all your time with your friends. Your person, because of shadows, could have felt like you were trying to control them. Anyway, take it as it resonates. It's just the messages that are coming through. We have love call on the bottom. So expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. Definitely an energy of this person obsessively watching you with addiction and this time with friends, having fun. And again, that watching card came out. So this is definitely someone, you know, a little obsessed with you right now, not in an unhealthy way, but there's definitely an energy of, you know, wanting to talk to you. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Coffee cup, meeting and talking. Meeting and talking, sword and rose, clarity and truth. So this person wants to have an honest conversation. Remember, this conversation, they also want to reminisce about the past. So they want to talk about the good times. But we have clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. This is like Ace of Swords energy. Oh, look, picture, nostalgia, talking about old times. That's interesting. That came out twice for Coffee Cup. So 2 different cards about wanting to reminisce about the past. And this person realizing that I'm seeing the 8 of Cups now, like someone who walked away from this or you walked away from it. And this person realizing, looking back, you know, looking back, that's where my happiness was. It's back there. Anyway, so wanting to make new memories, very important here. So this person definitely wants to have a conversation. I mean, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Let's look at unconditional love. We have the mask, hiding true feelings. So this person could have, there's a lot of messages coming out, so just stick with me for a minute. This person could have masked the fact that they loved you. They could have hidden the fact that they felt this unconditional love for you. They could have tried to push it away at first after the separation. We have, what else was I hearing? There's something about this card. It talks about giving and receiving and affection returned. And then this line right here talks about like maybe this person wasn't prioritizing this connection and they could have felt like you were trying to control them by wanting more of their time. Again, their perception. So it could have been that, you know, this person, they could have denied this or became defensive about this energy, this giving and receiving and fairness and love. There could have even been gaslighting, you know, that snake doesn't just need to mean competition with another person. I said self-sabotage, 5 of Swords. It could also be a bit of 7 of Swords energy, a bit of toxicity. So this person could be someone that, you know, for example, this could have been someone because of their perception who gaslit you and your experience, and coming away from this connection, you could have said like, I will never be with someone who gaslights me. I could never love someone who gaslights me. And then as you change and evolve and grow and heal, you're realizing you still have an unconditional love towards this person. Take it as it resonates. So let's keep going. Phoenix energy, Phoenix energy. Very interesting. So I definitely feel we have wanting to date here. So I feel like this person's perception of you is that you are moving on, you're doing really great, and you're ready to get out there and start dating is what this feels like. And this could be why there's such an urgency to talk to you. You could even be sitting there being like, again, I feel like maybe some of you have tried dating and realized that you still feel a connection to this person, even though maybe it doesn't make logical sense. We have deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup. So again, to me, this feels like this person feeling lost and like looking at you evolving, growing, worrying about you getting out there and dating. Oh, look, we have wedding rings, commitment. So this person sees you as someone, you know, they should have committed to, is what I'm hearing. It's also, you know, the fact that this person, it looks like they're getting ready to bring you clarity. As this person goes through their own Phoenix energy, black car could be symbolic. As this person goes through their own transformation, there's definitely an energy of them being more interested in talking to you, coming back towards you, making amends. So let's get one last card here. One last card, please, Spirit. Oh my gosh, we have Phoenix and Ascending. What did I say? What did I say? Actually, this is interesting because this is on the bottom, and right underneath this snake, we have girl with a snake. So you could resonate with the empath, they call it the empath narcissist paradigm, where you're someone who is an empath. Listen to my cat. You're someone who's an empath. You're someone who maybe, you know, overgave to others. Maybe you were, you know, taken advantage of by people. I'm hearing walked all over sometimes. And maybe this person was the catalyst in teaching you how to put up boundaries and knowing that you deserved better. I feel like with Ascending coming out, again, I feel like you're both ascending from these energies. I think that's really interesting how those two came out together. So again, you could resonate with the empath narcissist paradigm. I'm not telling you your person was a narcissist. I think I've said it a million times. I'll say it a million more. That is such an overused label, and it's not really, if you don't have a degree in it, you can't say someone is. You can't diagnose someone with that. And there are a lot of people like this right here. This person could have learned from childhood. Like they could have picked up things from their parents, or they could have had learned behaviors in childhood that caused them to gaslight, you know? Anyway, we have Ascending, which made me super excited because I did mention when I see Phoenix and Ascending coming out together specifically, it's very and we had the plane. It's very symbolic of two transformations happening. And remember, one of the first cards that came out with talking is sudden change and transformation, like shocking. Remember the dragonfly. So I do feel like this person has ascended from this lower version of themselves. We have learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. So it's like you both needed to, this phase needed to end so that you could both have your own phase of healing, bringing you back together is what it looks like. I feel like you both needed to ascend out of these energies. Anyway, and underneath we have engagement ring. Higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union, completion. And for some of you, you may have more than one option because maybe you are starting to date new people. You know, maybe you do have someone new in your energy. We have many options on the bottom. So, and we have healing heart, and we also have the golden mirror. Interesting. So as you're healing, you may have other options in your energy, or this person is just afraid that you have other options, right? So I actually want to get, I wasn't going to use this tarot deck, but now I have to. I have to use it. I'm just going to cut it. We have the Ace of Pentacles, stability, a solid offer. Whenever I see a squirrel now, I think of, You know, this person could have gotten distracted when it comes to stability. They could have had a fear of commitment here. But let's get into your reading. We have the Four of Swords, separation. I'm hearing channeled message, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. And again, the programmed thought, the outdated thinking, gray pickup truck. Interesting. The outdated thinking would be the programmed thinking. The ego thinking would be, you shouldn't need to be away from me to know how you feel. Anyway. We have the Queen of Cups. So you could have been an overgiver in this situation. And maybe this person is fearing that, you know, you've cut off access to them or that you no longer love them. I don't know. Queen of Cups is also, you know, taking time to heal your own cup, taking time to focus on yourself. You could be someone who's always giving to others, always trying to please others. We have the Seven of Swords. So this person, again, there could have been some toxicity. They could have hidden their feelings here. They could have tried to get away with something. Take it as it resonates. All right, so we're just going to do an energy check and then I'll get channeled messages. We have the Three of Pentacles, wanting to get on the same page, wanting to come back together after a separation. Four of Swords, Six of Cups. Oh my gosh. So Three of Pentacles is like this coffee cup, this meeting and talking, seeing if you can exchange energy. After a period of separation, it feels like maybe, again, I feel like this separation happened for the highest good. It needed to happen. You could have felt like this separation was divinely guided because we see these, you know, four wolves kind of keeping this person in the energy of solitude. So it feels like this could be divinely guided here. And then we have the Six of Cups. And that's that energy of, you know, it came out with the coffee cup twice, of wanting to talk about the old times, wanting to reminisce. Six of Cups is, you know, reunion. It's getting back together, putting a connection back together. Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving. And look at that Knight of Pentacles right on top of that squirrel. And remember what I was saying about the squirrel. So this person, ADHD, they could have ADHD. But this is someone who's been very slow to grow, is what I'm hearing. Anyway, the Knight of Pentacles is someone determined, though, very determined to create something stable, to commit to something. This could be someone who started their own business. That could be confirmation for you. Anyway, let's look at their current energy. What is this person's current energy? We have the Emperor. What? What is happening? And we've got the Three of Cups. So their current energy, it's like I'm seeing, I don't know if, for some of you, this person may already be talking to you. But I'm seeing like a horse being let out at a racetrack. Maybe your person was addicted to horse racing. I don't know. Because that gambling came through. But I'm seeing like a horse behind a gate that's about to lift and let them come charging out. Their current energy, the Emperor, they're in divine masculine energy. They're in the energy of stability, wanting to build something stable. And the Emperor is an energy of someone who, where is that box? Of someone who has the confidence to take action, who wants to conquer. And like I said, it does feel like this person is ready to come towards you, possibly because, you know, they do feel like if they don't come towards you, you may meet someone else. Maybe you already have met someone else. Maybe that competition, you know, has lit a fire under their bonnet. Aries energy. And we've got the Three of Cups on the bottom. So this person wanting to come in again and socialize with you, build a friendship, meeting and talking, 3 of Cups. So their current energy, they're getting ready to do this if they haven't already. And they may want to talk. They may want to talk about the balance here, because remember this fairness and love, giving and receiving. There could have been an imbalance here. And we've got the yin-yang symbol on top of that person's hat. Chocolate labs could be symbolic. Ships could be symbolic. Interesting. Let's see how they're feeling about you. There's something too in this image. It looks like this person has put an end to something in their past. Because what is behind them is on fire. So it looks like this person is ready to build something solid with you. I'm also seeing a lot of these in your reading, which are, you know, symbolic of acorns, symbolic of growth, planting a seed. Anyway, let's look at how they're feeling about you. How are they feeling about you? Oh my goodness gracious, we've got the Lovers. Divine love connection, soul contract, life partner. Remember all that energy? That's how they're feeling about you. And we've got the Queen of Cups on the bottom. That's magic. So they're feeling, they feel an intuitive connection with you. They feel like they're being intuitively guided towards you. Remember that song, Something Keeps Pushing Me. That's not, you're not being pushed. That's your intuition. You're being guided. Anyway, this is someone who feels this lover's connection with you. I feel like this is someone who wants to compromise with you. Meet each other halfway is what I'm hearing. Meet me in the middle is now coming through. There's a lot of music coming through in this reading. Anyway, this person, we have 5 of Swords. So this person with the Lovers and the 5 of Swords, there could have been, you know, this person could have chosen someone else over you. Anyway, let's go back to it. Lovers, how they're feeling towards you. So that is wanting to, you know, reunite, reconcile. It's the energy of a love offer. It's also the energy of a choice. And maybe this is what I'm seeing is they're afraid you won't choose them, because they're seeing you as this Queen of Cups. And this Queen of Cups has that cup covered. That Queen of Cups is married. Interesting. So they see you as marriage material. Maybe you are married. I don't know. I'm not here to judge you either, so don't even worry about it. Anyway, Lovers energy, 2 major arcana coming out right away, which makes me think, you know, learning and expansion. These are big things happening. Let's get another one for how they feel. Hand fasting. Like, isn't that a hand? Is that hand? What do they call that? I don't even know. I should learn. Anyway, Gemini energy. Let's see. The reason I said compromise is because there's an apple on that table and it's cut completely in half. So it feels like this person does want to compromise about something, bring clarity about something. I think it's interesting how there's an X on the heart, and now that, so it feels like, you know, at one point, maybe this person didn't choose you, or maybe you needed to choose yourself and your self-love. Like you could have chosen yourself over this connection. But there's something about something's being illuminated here in separation. Let's get one more for how they're feeling about you. We've got the 3 of Swords, heartbreak and separation, 5 of Cups. So remember that energy that was coming through, sadness and separation, grieving, loss, regret. This person feels, and I was just pointing out that X on that heart. So this person does feel, again, it could have been third-party situation. They feel regret over this. They feel regret over hurting you, over damaging this connection, I'm hearing. There's a lot of remorse and regret here, and heartbreak and pain when they think about you. And there's very much something about confirmation if there was a third party. This person knows they made the wrong choice. They have regrets for putting you in that third party situation here. They feel like they ruined something here, is what I'm seeing. Almost like they've killed something, because I've never seen this before. In the spilled cups, there's a fish. You know, there's a fish dying. Anyway. And that fish can represent, I'm just listening to my guides here, that fish can represent abundance. So this person feels, you know, again, like they lost something really, they ruined something good here. Let's see their intention towards you. We have the World. So they do want to have completion with you here, travel towards you, close the distance. This is also about completion of a cycle. So they want some kind of cycle to end. And in that song that I was looking up, I mentioned patterns. I didn't talk about it enough. But there could be some sort of pattern that this person wants to end. Where was that part? Give me a break. Let me make my own pattern. All that it takes is some time. I'm shattered. I always turn the car around. So it feels like this person had to, it says, give me time. And something about a pattern. So it feels like there's a pattern that they needed to heal or conquer before turning that car back around. And again, for intentions, it looks like they want a fulfilling relationship with you. They want to, again, end some sort of cycle here. They want completion, fulfillment. Remember, I was just talking about the fish representing abundance. So this person, you know, wanting, when I think of abundance, I also think of fulfillment. Feeling loved and grateful, fulfilling romantic life. So this person, it looks like they want to put in the work here in order to find harmony with you. There's a little booby on this card. So excuse me, I'm choking. I'm just gonna put Dumbo over the booby. Anyway, Dumbo could be symbolic, like that could be a really random synchronicity for you. And we have 3 of Cups. So again, there's that energy of wanting to communicate with you, wanting to reunite with you, close the distance between the two of you. All right, let's look at their next actions. What are their next actions? We have the Hanged Man. Well, let's see what else that's about. Hanged Man represents surrender. So they could be, you know, surrendering to their feelings, surrendering to coming towards you. The other thing I was hearing, oh, there's a truck in my driveway. Something about perception. Remember, perception kept coming through. So Hanged Man is about new perspectives. So it feels like this person wants to reveal the new perspectives that they've learned in separation. We also have Temperance here. And Temperance is the energy of healing, wanting to find balance. But we're going to keep going. So let's confirm this Hanged Man energy. Show me their actions. We have the Sun on the bottom, clarity about those new perspectives. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like this person has hit a turning point. My dogs are going to bark because there's a truck in my driveway. But this person wants to make adjustments. This person is going to spin that wheel, take that action, bring in this clarity with the Sun. You know, the Sun also makes me think of putting physical energy into something. So actually taking that action to bring that clarity. The Sun is also rebirth energy, a new beginning. And this person wants to make adjustments based on their new perspective of this connection. So that looks good. So let's see. Let's just look at the future potential of this connection. Future potential of this connection. We've got the Three of Cups reuniting. Knight of Cups rekindling. The Phoenix talks about rekindling. And we have preparing for union here. So the Three of Cups, future energy, this person communicates with you and it looks like you start to build towards rekindling something with this person. If that's not what you want, then that's not what you want. You have free will. You have a choice. You don't have to take this person back. You don't need to manifest them back. You don't need to watch a reading about them if you don't want to. The Knight of Cups also shows someone following their intuition no matter what. And I was talking a lot about logical thinking in this reading. So I feel like that's very symbolic of you following your intuition over your logical thinking as well. Queen of Pentacles, long-term relationship. So let's get into what this person wants to say to you. So channeled messages from your person. Channeled messages from your person. Oh my gosh, I think about you all the time. This person thinks about you all the time. They reminisce about this connection. This person could have let some kind of childhood wound get in the way of this connection. There could have, like this person could be saying right now, there was childhood wounding that affected the way I showed up in this connection. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia, thinking about you. It's about wanting, you know, to get back together with someone. I feel like this person sees you growing old together. That's beautiful. Dumbo, you can stay. I'm not going to kick you out. This person wants to build something solid with you here. Eight of Pentacles, that's renewal energy. Let's keep going. Channeled messages from your person. We have the Chariot. Get ready, because here I come. Get ready, because here I come. All the music coming out is insane. I don't know, like maybe you're into music. Maybe you share music. I don't know what that is. But the Chariot, so this person is coming towards you. This person is going to be taking action towards you. They want to be more proactive in this connection. And remember I said I saw a horse being like almost being getting ready to be let out of a gate. So it feels like once that gate opens, this person is there. That lotus could also be very symbolic of this person transforming and changing. You know, this person, when you think about a lotus, the lotus has to go through mud and muck and darkness before coming up to the surface, similar to that dragonfly energy. So I feel like you're going to see a huge change in this person. I definitely think this person wants to be more proactive in prioritizing this connection. This person could have prioritized friends, work, other people, family, whatever it is, hobbies, addictions over this connection, because the Two of Pentacles can talk about, you know, balance between those things. And I feel like this person has really, they want to be more proactive in balancing this connection. I just heard a really random message that this could be someone who forgets to eat. Again, neurodivergent. This could be someone who like forgets to eat even. Maybe they even forget to prioritize eating. Take it as it resonates. That's like one of those weird little synchronicities that's meant to be confirmation for someone. Okay, let's get, I want to say one more, but I'm almost feeling two more, so we'll see what happens. So there could also be something with distance here. This person wanting to travel towards you, because we also had the World. Now we have the Chariot. Anyway, let's see channeled message from your person. We have the Eight of Cups. Oh my gosh. My friends. I cannot tell you Remember I said I was seeing the Eight of Cups, but I was seeing in almost every Eight of Cups card, you don't see the person looking back. You do not see the person looking back. And remember I said to you, I was seeing the Eight of Cups, but I was seeing someone looking back. I was seeing someone, instead of walking away, knowing that fulfillment is not here and you're moving on. I was seeing someone who walked away, or again, maybe you walked away. And this person looking back, because there's all this energy of Six of Cups and nostalgia and thinking about memories. And I was seeing, again, Eight of Cups, but someone looking back towards what they walked away from. And look at this card. I'm freaking out right now. I'm freaking out. Look at this card. This is someone returning to the table. This is someone who, you know, walked away, realized the grass wasn't greener, and is now returning to that table, thinking about that spilled cup there, realizing that this cup is still standing, you know? And look, we have Six Cups right here. That is magic. That is freaking magical. I can't tell you how many eight, like, I did. I feel the need to look now at another Eight of Cups, because that was crazy. Where are you, Eight of Cups? Watch this prove me wrong. Watch this be an Eight of Cups where the person is also looking back. It also, oh look, I stopped on the Six of Cups. It also makes me feel like this person knows you were accepting less than you deserved from them. Eight of Cups, walking away. That's just too interesting. Sorry, I'm geeking out a little right now. Where are you? Walking away, Eight of Cups. And then this one, they've returned to the table. That is just magical. I feel like that's why anyway, let's keep going. We're going to get one more, just one more. And I feel like maybe this is someone who, again, who has been slow to come back. And now I'm hearing the song Collide by, I think it's Howie Day. Don't quote me on that. There's a line in it that I'm hearing. Don't stop. I've lost my way. I'm close behind. So it feels to me like this is someone who maybe got distracted by something, or maybe, you know, was very slow to come back to this table. Anyway, interesting. One last message. One last message from your person. Well then. Oh my gosh! So we have the Hierophant and Judgment coming out. And remember, I was talking about a line being drawn and a lesson being learned. I feel like some sort of lesson was learned. Remember the first card that came out, and it said soul connection, soul contract. And I talked about how you and this person could possibly have a contract to help heal each other, especially with that competition and the girl with the snake card, the snake and the girl with the snake. It definitely feels like you and this, there's nudity on both of these. That's why I'm holding them like this for now. But it feels like some sort of lesson has been learned here. Judgment, it's like this person has learned some sort of lesson. It feels like they see commitment with you with the Hierophant, and now they're surrendering to this. I feel like after, you know, becoming more self-aware and going through inner reflection, they're realizing that they do see commitment with you. You could very much be divine feminine. I sent this card to my friend when I got this deck, because this card was just like it spoke to me on so many levels. Maybe I can show bums. No, I'm just going to cover it just in case. They have little booties. Not so little. But if you look at this Hierophant card, first of all, you know, we see, I'm just going to tell you everything I'm hearing intuitively because this is a channeled message from your person. It feels like this connection, even though it's challenging, even though you may not be able to see what the future holds or understand what it means. I know that's not a gift. That's probably a Bible. But I am hearing that this connection is a gift. It's meant to teach you something about each other. Bees could be symbolic in some way. Big Brother could be symbolic in some way. And there's a gift in this soul contract, even though it's challenging. We also have this whip here. And I'm hearing like you may feel not... Remember that line in that song, something keeps pushing me, you know? So it feels like you're definitely being guided towards each other, guided towards learning these lessons. Now, this is the thing I find the most amazing about this card, is the fact that we have a feminine here holding the moon behind her back, and the moon is so symbolic of divine feminine energy. And here we have a masculine that's, you know, got a devil's tail. And it feels to me like in this card, maybe this person was meant to awaken your divine feminine energy, knowing your worth, knowing how to set boundaries, embracing your true authentic self, learning how to love you, like true self-love, being more patient, being like everything that the divine feminine is. And perhaps your divine feminine energy was meant to help heal shadows within this person. And, you know, again, this person could have been more hesitant to heal and do the shadow work. And then we have Judgment here. So I feel like this person definitely wants to resurrect something with you here. On one of the Judgment cards I have, it talks about how, not this one, but how the person in the card playing the flute is the divine feminine, and how her energy creates, and I'm not talking about gender, the divine feminine's energy creates transformation in others. And that's kind of what I was seeing in this card here. So I do feel like something about your energy has awakened this person to themselves and awaken them to become more self-aware. Oh my gosh, I'm talking like I'm just talking your ear off here. I apologize. Anyway, so it does feel like this person is now surrendering to this commitment energy. Do I have to cover up her bum? That's just seems so ridiculous to me. It's just a bum. It's just a booty. Maybe this person likes your booty. Anyway, high vibrational energy coming in here near the end. So I'm just, before I get channeled messages, I have this Soul Connections deck that I got that I want to get for you. And the first card I'm cutting open to is Love Conquers All. And we have Scrabble tiles could be symbolic. Memories playing Scrabble. We also have 2, 1, and 4. Which is giving me, I'm just gonna let you into my world of crazy here with my guides. I'm seeing, I almost combine them to 7, so Chariot energy, but then my guides stopped me and pointed out High Priestess energy, Magician energy, Emperor energy. So it feels like, you know, this person tapping into their intuition, working on themselves, getting ready to put this plan into action. We have Respect. So maybe, you know, this person maybe is realizing that they didn't respect you. You know, this 8 of Cups, they could have been giving you less than you deserved, is what I was hearing. We have feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. Take time out, Four of Swords. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. All right, so we'll just cut the deck. So we have intense, and we have a shattered mirror here. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. I think at one point I mentioned that the two of you could have been, yeah, with the competition card, there could have been a lot of arguments here. So let's see what advice you need about this connection. We have guilt, and your person heavy in guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. So it's like your person is being guided. We have this justice energy here. This person is being guided to take accountability and to not let what happened in the past dictate what happens in the future. We have honor here. Honor your loved one, and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. So this person could have guilt towards not honoring you, not giving you what you deserve. It's also an energy of this person. There's definitely this energy of this person being guided towards you. You could both be water signs. We have close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. So you and this person could have a telepathic bond, maybe sometimes music. Oh my gosh, the amount of music that came through in this reading, I bet, I don't know what I could bet. There was some kind of expression that was going to come out that didn't. I bet you that you're getting messages through music. Maybe you don't realize it. Maybe this person doesn't realize it, but music is key here. Also, you know, this is confirming that if you want to talk to this person, if you want to send them energy, you can do so telepathically. And we'll get one more. And if you look at this image, this person is reaching out for the feminine. The feminine has both hands on her hips, and this masculine is reaching out, pulling her into his emotions. Take it as it resonates. We have trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. And that's true. If you're always fearing that this person is going to hurt you, if you're always fearing the worst, if you're always fearing the cycle will repeat, it can cause blockages. And we have learn. So this connection, Hierophant energy, was meant to help you learn something about yourself. Let love show you how to learn from each other. Hierophant energy. Oh, look at this. Right underneath we have, think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. And we have a coffee cup. And remember, I kept saying with the coffee cup, the energy of someone thinking about past memories with you kept coming out. That's confirmation. Somebody could have a hand tattoo here. Hand holding could be symbolic as well. Anyway, let's get channeled messages from your person. I know it took me so long. It took me so long to get to the channeled messages. Look at this one right away. I'm showing you your wounds and things you need to work on. So there could have been a lot of mirroring and a lot of triggers in this connection. Again, if you had, I'm going back to this one, this codependency. If you had a codependent wound, this person could have triggered it. There's another word I'm looking for that I can't think of. And I'm not saying they intentionally like, oh, you suffer with codependency? Well, I'm not going to give you any of my time and then we'll see how you like that. I'm not talking about them doing it on purpose. But like I said, if you had a bit of a codependent wound, an anxious attachment, then this person showed up in a way that would trigger that wound to kind of bring it to the surface so that you could heal it once and for all. Same with this person. You know, if they had wounding. Anyway, you get the drift. I am hopeful that we will reunite again. Yeah, they are. All that Six of Cups energy. I sometimes feel you deserve so much better than me. Remember that Eight of Cups that I was talking about? They feel like you were accepting less than you deserve while you were with them. So let's cut the deck. I still feel so attracted to you. So let's get a few cards. I always knew there was something different about you. And remember, I started this reading and I said, I don't think this is someone who will, you know, come right out and say, you're my soulmate, you're my twin flame, you're my soul flame, you know. But this is someone that knows there's something different about this connection. Let's do this one. I had a crush on you from the very start. So this person has, you know, liked you since the moment they met you. Even if they pretended they didn't. We have, without you, in my life, I feel so lost. And remember that Eight of Cups, the person returning to the table. I would like to give this another chance. It also says on the bottom, I will come back when the timing is right. Please don't feel disappointed with me. So this person is worried that they disappointed you. Remember that guilt card. I've realized so much since we've parted ways. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. My higher self is with you every single day. That's really sweet. So your higher selves are connected. We'll just get 3 more. That's 2 more. I can feel your presence even though we are apart. Telepathy. I've been thinking about the last time I saw you. Reminiscing. I wish I could feel your body close to mine. And I've always been afraid of this love. So this person definitely afraid of the intensity of this love, possibly afraid of commitment. Anyway, my friends, that was your reading. That was a long one. I think it was long. Let me check. I know I paused it at one point. Oh my gosh. That was a really long reading. I'm sorry. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. The timer's at 1:11 and I paused it. So an hour and 11 minutes. Oh my gosh. So my friends, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you lots of love and light and I will talk to you soon. Bye.